Cancer develops through changes in our genetic material. We were able to show that bacteria also cause mutations and are investigating their influence on colorectal cancer. We generate mini tumors from stem cells from patients. We inject bacteria into these and study their influence on human cells over time. So-called organ-on-a-chip models enable us to study these mini-tumors in a complex environment, for example with blood vessel cells. This helps us to better understand bowel cancer. The German Cancer Research Center, DKFZ for short, is the largest cancer research center in Europe. In Heidelberg and at other locations throughout Germany, 3,400 employees from almost 19 nations work in over 100 departments and research groups.
Our mission is to decipher cancer, fight it, and prevent it from developing in the first place. Our research is the basis for new and personalized approaches in cancer prevention, early cancer detection, and cancer therapy. A known risk factor for liver cancer is the so-called fatty liver, and we are researching the molecular mechanisms of tumor development in order to be able to identify high-risk patients earlier. To do this, we analyze tissue from cancer patients using mass spectrometry, and we use mathematical models to evaluate the data. We have discovered that the increased activity of growth receptors in the liver could be a reason for the increased risk of cancer.
Excellence is created with the brightest minds. The internationality and diversity of the DKFZ is a driving force for innovation in the competitive scientific arena.
So the immune system is constantly trying to find and eliminate cancer cells, but cancer develops mechanisms to evade this detection. However, the immune system can be boosted, and for this we are using immune cells called T cells. Some of these T cells can recognize mutations in cancer using a special T cell receptor. So in the lab, we are arming other T cells with this special receptor, and that can be given back to the patient. Now the immune system can better identify and eliminate cancer, and this is how cancer immunotherapy works.
Research at the DKFZ is constantly evolving and requires state-of-the-art infrastructure. The buildings and funding must also keep pace with these changes. Our employees are extremely successful in acquiring national and international funding. These then flow into forward-looking projects. In addition, private donations are playing an increasingly important role, not only for sustainable construction projects, but also for state-of-the-art laboratories in the recruitment of talent. We work with MRI images of patients with multiple myeloma. This is a cancer of the immune cells in the bone marrow. Until now, these whole body images were analyzed by radiologists in a time-consuming process to diagnose the disease and assess the success of the therapy. Our interdisciplinary team uses artificial intelligence to automatically determine important characteristics of the disease, such as the number and size of tumor foci. And this should make the diagnosis more accurate and faster.
As a beacon of cancer research, the DKFZ is also a driving force for translation. That is the transfer of research findings directly to cancer patients. To this end, we are constantly expanding the interfaces between research and clinical practice. These collaborations and partnerships are groundbreaking for the research and care of the future.
Die Versorgung der Zukunft.
The DKFZ Cancer Information Service provides answers to questions about cancer, research-based, nationwide, and free of charge. However, those affected are also equal partners in cancer research through specially developed committees. Their knowledge and experiences are reflected back to the research community. Around 40% of cancer cases in Germany could be prevented through a healthier lifestyle. In our project, we are researching how we can best bring this information to people, because our goal for the future is the best possible prevention of cancer.
We are DKFZ.
Wir sind DKFZ.
Nosotros somos DKFZ.
Me olemme DKFZ.
我们是 DKFZ.
Nous sommes DKFZ.
DKFZ.